Hey, Christina again. I am still playing catch up on YouTube Pagans Challenge videos. This is supposed to be for week number 8. Um, how did you find a matron or a patron? Um, I am not very clear on what they're talking about here. Do they mean a uh, matron or patron god or goddess, or do they mean actual person? In the craft. So I'm going to address both a little bit here. As far as a person who was teaching me, um, well, I was born to my matron. Um, so, yeah, there was no finding there. That just kind of happened. Um, that's about the best explanation I can give there. Um, I think for a while, for a patron, somebody that I was learning quite a bit from, Dr. Malachi Martin. If some of you are familiar with, conspiracy theory circles and books like The Jesuits, King of Kings, Windswept House, The Keys to This Blood, things like that. That's him. He's a former Jesuit priest. He died quite a few years back now, and did a lot of time writing to me and I to him, and uh, learned a lot. And he colored my perceptions of Catholics and what they were supposed to be and stuff like that. So when I married one, I was highly disappointed. Um, but there's other issues there, not just the religious part. Don't get me wrong on that. Yeah. Um, but anyway, so I could say that he is my patron there. As far as God and Goddess is concerned, there isn't a single one that I could say for a time as far as a matron when I needed the most strength. I would have to say Kali um, was probably the one that was at my side the most during my divorce, which I'd said in other videos took almost 3 years. It was hell. Um, there's been other times that have been Mary. I identify a lot more with female goddesses than I do with gods in general. I'd say as far as a patron while I was growing up, Jesus would have been it. Um, Now, keep in mind, I do look at uh, Christian thought quite a bit differently. I see their pantheon as more of Jesus having to be um, sacrificed to protect humanity from his father. Uh, because, I mean, seriously, that's the whole thing just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Um, but I have my own deities that I go to frequently. I don't go to Yahweh at all. I don't like Yahweh. Um, I really was never comfortable with that role, even as a child. Um, yeah, so Jesus would have been about it at the time. Now I'm more free to be where I need to be, and so oftentimes I will, if anything, I'd say probably Apollo and Anubis. Um, or if I just go down to the basic thoughts, the basic nature practice, there'd be the Earth Mother and Sky Father. That's the names I've given them. So that's about it on the patrons and matrons. And, I tried to answer both questions there. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Blessed be everybody.